Their mentality is lower than a mongrel dog as far as I'm concerned.
I'd like to break their arms.
Pint-sized thugs did this. We can't show you their faces or tell you their names because they're children. But this town has had enough. Their fight back is about to begin.
People have the right to defend their own property, and if a kid's kicking the crap out of my dwelling, he's going to get the crap kicked out of him.
Now, when this place went up, thankfully there was no one around, but it was so intense, it could have been very, very serious. Everyone in town knows who's lighting these fires. Problem is, they can't do a thing about it, legally. Good, mate, how are you?
They're 16 and under and you can't touch them.
Welcome to Lemon Tree Passage, Australia's child crime capital.
The older people are afraid to come out. As soon as it's dark, they lock their house up.
You either just wear it and have your house wrecked, or you get robbed, or your vehicle stolen, or you do something about it. And there's some very angry people around.
Jeff Walker is the local reporter and a victim.
Frustrated angry that the law doesn't seem to come to grips with it. Justice doesn't get done. We've had about 70 cars stolen. And the tragedy of it is that these are generally owned by pensioners, retirees, poor people and the vulnerable in the community.
Shirley Wellborn's retirement village is car thief heaven. Last week, her old Nissan vanished.
If they don't trash them, but they'll burn them out, they'll probably run into something just for the hell of it.
She can't afford another.
I could give them a good whack once. Now they can't touch them. The kids will have them up for whatever, assault.
Herbie Davies used his to take his handicapped grandchild around. It's gone.
Where did your car end up?
Up near the dump. They got a friend of mine's ute the same night as mine and burned it out.
Up at the quarry, Naomi and Jason Smythe are visiting what's left of their $65,000 four-wheel drive.
We've witnessed the kids who are doing it, actually doing it. Turns out that's not enough or good enough evidence. I think most of the residents on this peninsula know exactly who's doing all the car stealing. Yeah, it's just hard that the police seem to be powerless to do anything about it.
So where are the police? There are supposed to be at least two protecting the place, but we couldn't find one.
The police aren't doing their rounds because there simply isn't enough police here to man the area. The police station we have here is lucky if it's manned once or twice a week.
Businessman Michael Cogcliffe became so sick of defending his marina himself, he had what he calls a lively meeting with a couple of young crims. His problems stopped immediately. Now the hottest topic round town is what's politely called the Vigilante Squad.
The solution, vigilantes.
You'd join, wouldn't you?
I'd have joined it today in a minute.
I'd like to break their arms and their legs. Gee. And that's what's going to end up happening up here. A lot of people have got guns in their house, you know.
But torching cars is just one illegal pastime of local kids.
This place used to be a boat shed, but after 4 separate arson attacks, you can see how little is left. Now the owners have given up on trying to protect it.
Yeah, this is the type of thing you get all the time, deliberately led. Bush fires, get away, create a nuisance. We get this every week.
Now this town has 2 fire brigades, not bad for 6,000 people, and they're both run off their feet, says fireman Keith Jones.
And it is the same group time and time again. And because they're under 18, the Young Offenders Act protects them. They've got more rights than the poor victims.
Then there's the school, a popular choice for vandals.
2 lots of 2 classrooms have been destroyed. All up, we estimated about $1 million.
And the footy club, also done over twice.
Just this last year, we're looking at about $2 million for this one isolated town of about 6,000 people. If the law doesn't come to grips with things, someone will lose it one day and there'll be serious injury or death. You know, like, you can only push people so far.
Time to give the police more resources, wouldn't you think? Howard Gipps with that special investigation.